You're looking at the picture of a man by the name of Rodney Reed. And celebrities are rallying around for the release of Rodney Reed because he is scheduled to die by execution in Texas. I want you all to think about just how jacked up our criminal justice system is. I'm covering this story because I want this man's life to be saved. That's first. 2, I want you to know how bad our system is. And 3, I want you to know there have been men in his position, Mr. Reed's position, who weren't saved. We have a track record. There have been a number of people who have been exonerated, luckily, at the last minute. And there's some people who will never know. And that's why I don't support the death penalty. Because our system is so flawed. It's so jacked up. It's so horrible that I know we put innocent people to death every day. And innocent people die in prison every day as well. We tend to leave that out. The people that die in prison. There's more than one way to die in prison, not just being executed. You can just fall on something hard or get stabbed with something sharp. So the story of Rodney Reed is a tragic story. Back in 1996, he was convicted of the murder of Stacey Stites. Murder and rape of Stacey Stites. Turns out that another man by the name of Jim Fennell, a police officer who went to jail for rape after this, he told a cellmate, I had to kill her. She's having an affair with a black dude. Which explains why Rodney Reed's DNA was inside the woman, because they were having a relationship. And several other people came forward, including, I think, a cousin of Miss Stites, who said, yeah, she was dating Rodney Reed. I told her, be careful, because people find out, they might kill you. Rodney's family knew that he was dating her too, because they told him, hey, this is dangerous. If people find out, they might kill you. Even with all that information, guys, even with all of that information, the police officer, Fennell, he was a suspect. He failed 2 polygraphs. But because they couldn't put him at the scene, him being a cop and all, probably wore gloves. Well, they let him go. And since they couldn't put Rodney at the scene, but there was DNA inside that they had relations, they just said, well, he must have, since he had relations with her at some point, because the DNA's still in her, well, he must have killed her. Though they had no physical evidence that he was at the scene or touched the murder weapon, which was, I think, a belt or something. They say the testimony from the cellmate that says he got a confession from Fennell, and he told the authorities, they don't believe it because, well, the inmate who's in prison has a criminal record, so they don't believe him. Yeah, like, who is Fennell supposed to tell except somebody in jail? In fact, the roommate that Fennell told that he actually is the one who killed Stites is a member of the Aryan Brotherhood, who Fennell sought protection from. So we got an Aryan Brotherhood member telling the truth, trying to get exonerated a black man by the name of Rodney Reed. That's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Think about that. A Aryan Brotherhood member tells another Aryan Brotherhood member about a murder to get a black man off of death row. And the judge say, we don't believe him because, obviously he would lie for the blacks. Only in America, mofo. Only in America. Folks, Rodney Reed is his name. Please look up. I'm going to put, and when I put out this video, I'm going to put a link where you can go to a petition where over 120,000 people have already signed it to get a stay of execution for Rodney Reed. If nothing else, you got to have doubt. We have witnesses that are not friends of Rodney who say that they knew that Rodney had a relationship with this woman. There is no physical evidence tying him to the crime scene. And we got a confession. Like, what else more do you need? Videotape? We didn't have smartphones then. And I just want to give a shout out to a couple of people, celebrities who were involved in this. One of them is Kim Kardashian. I know that for a fact. One of them is Kim Kardashian. There are a couple other celebrities, maybe Rihanna. Oh, Meek Mill. Here we go. Rihanna and Meek Mill. There you go. All three of them are standing up for Rodney Reed, and I think that's amazing. And I like this a lot better than the celebrities who've been kissing Pete Buttigieg's butt lately. Once you use your cachet as a celebrity to save a life, as opposed to, just lining up behind establishment candidates because you think it'll help you get parts in Hollywood or whatever. Might be another way to go. Johnson. Did you enjoy that content? I know you did. You got great taste, Johnson. What can I say? Become a member of the Tim Black Wolf Pack today right here on YouTube, or go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live, and you'll get free stuff, special stuff, secret stuff. Do it today. Wolf Pack.